I'm Larry Brown, West Bloomfield Township Trustee, liaison to the Cable Commission and chairperson of the committee responsible for the construction of the all-new Green Media Center. I'm actually sitting in our new studio today. I'm pleased to take you through the evolution of this new media center that cablecasts both Community Channel Civic Center TV 15 and West Bloomfield School District Channel 19 on the Comcast and AT&T U-verse systems. This project began over 2 years ago when it was decided that the existing space located in the second floor of West Bloomfield Township Hall was no longer viable. It had become overburdened and did not allow for the upgrade of the needed equipment and the long-desired studio. So, the Cable Commission set up the Select Committee that was responsible for creating a new location and installing state-of-the-art equipment. The timing was perfect for us to negotiate with West Bloomfield School District to make Green Media Center our new home. In exchange, Civic Center TV agreed to operate the school's channel and cablecast their meetings. The following presentation will show you what the building initially looked like and how it developed into the facility Civic Center TV is using today.
Civic Center TV has been operating in our 4 communities for about 25 years. And it's been in very cramped quarters in West Bloomfield Town Hall for virtually all that time. A committee was formed, and this committee is chaired by Mr. Lawrence Brown, and this committee had the responsibility of finding a facility, to finding equipment to fill that facility, and actually take a facility that was really in bad shape and make it into what we have today.
In order to find the right facility, we needed to know the location, how far away from the main cable lines, and what the costs might be and how much the renovations would be. We went to Parks and Rec, we went to the fire departments, we went and talked to the library, and eventually actually looked around for some of the retail spots that have been long empty in the township. And then as this came around, the school district was at that time, about 2.5 years ago, we're looking at closing some of their facilities, which included this Green Media Center.
As we investigated over the years to look for something, there's a lot of options that really don't work financially. Building a new building is probably too much. Renting commercial space in West Bloomfield is too much financially. So this became the ideal opportunity when the school district no longer had use for this building, Green Media Center on Walnut Lake Road, and the Cable Commission had need for a building. And the school district had no personnel to operate their TV channel, and the Cable Commission had substantial expertise in exactly that. And then when it came to renovation, we walked around with TV people and architects and said, what will turn this into the building that will give us the functional workflow that we need to create a functional and effective TV production operation?
Essentially, there were 2 major goals. One goal was to acquire the latest, most advanced technical equipment. By that I mean cameras, audio equipment. The second important thing was to create a production studio. The main studio was 3 rooms, all cluttered with stuff, with files and all kinds of things, and the printing equipment, because this was a media facility. Walls had to be taken down, ceilings had to be raised. We had to build a system so that the wiring could be transferred from one room to another, so that if you wanted to add wires or cables, this was a very easy thing. A lot of help was done through our architect and then revised as things went on. But this was a major architectural and construction effort, and the result is outstanding.
The communities and the residents of Greater West Bloomfield will benefit because in this building, with improved equipment, brand new equipment, high definition equipment, and a studio, more programming, more variety of programming, and better programming will be produced for the benefit of all residents of the 4 communities. That's the benefit of us being here.
Having been through all the renovation and all the changes, and seeing at times it was kind of frustrating when not everything got done properly, but it did get done properly. And I am extremely proud of the facility we have.
Now that I sit in this studio and being interviewed, as I am now, I can now look around and see we have the studio, We have the state-of-the-art camera equipment. We have the software to make this work. And I just love showing this off to everybody that comes in here. They walk in and say, wow, I wish we had this too. We even had a consultant who was working with the township who came over and said, you have state-of-the-art. This is exactly what people should have today.
Having seen this building develop to what it is today gives me a tremendous amount of pleasure. I think that as time goes on, we will definitely keep up with the technological developments and be able to do a lot more than we can today. It's a very exciting future when it comes to what we can do for the communities we serve.